Morning all, welcome back. Elliot's Trades here. We're going to do the analysis on all the USD major pairs. Okay, so starting with the Euro USD on the 4-hour time frame. And I do actually believe price is looking to turn around sooner or later, but I'm looking for a push up. If you can see, price has come and it's flipped the high. Basically, we've grabbed liquidity on the 4-hour time frame, tapped into supply over here, right over here. If you can see where the wick is, where the line on the chart is, we came into here and we dropped, breaking fractal structures to the downside. But when we reached the bottom of the demand, this demand here, this last down move before the up move that caused the break structure, this is a little reaccumulation in here. We've come down, made a low, swiped it inside the demand and started making a move higher. Okay, now if I just put on the EMAs, we've done this below the 13 EMA. We've also got, sorry about that, right, we've also got increase in volume to the downside over here. Okay, so we need something, we need an accumulation in here, something to offset this. Maybe the volume on the smaller time frames is going to start picking up to the upside. I mean, I'm sure it is. Let's have a look. Give me a second, sorry. Okay. Down to the hour. What we want to see, so due to coming into the demand, grabbing liquidity, okay, grabbing local liquidity and moving up, being outside the volatility bands here on the hour and on the 4-hour, we were just at the 50 static and we turned around with a V shape. So quick momentum in the other direction. I am looking for higher. Now, the only thing about this is, one, there's news at 1:30. Yeah, that's an hour and 35 minutes. Two, we do have supply right here. Right here. There's a supply zone right here, which is the B wave extreme of this A, B, C. Okay, the move down, another reason why I'm at least bullish for now, is we've had this, all right, you can count this as a 3, but we've had a move up, okay, closed above structure. We're in bullish structure, and price has come down as a zigzag. This is a 1, 2, 3 in a zigzag, a 5, a 3, and a 5. You can see we have this channel here, and this channel is being broken to the upside, indicating that this zigzag is over. So there's only two things that can happen here after this zigzag, okay? Is either we get an X wave, something like this, and drop down again, and this becomes a WXY. Or indeed the correction is over. We have grabbed liquidity into our point of interest in bullish structure, and we should continue going to the upside from here. Okay, we'd like to see this hour candle, if not then the next hour candle, have higher volume than the previous candle. Okay, or that could already be happening on the smaller time frames, like the 30-minute time frame. You can see here on the 30-minute time frame, we're waiting for one of these bullish volume candles to overtake the previous one. That will indicate that we're in a bullish trend on a smaller time frame, preferably, no, not preferably, but yes, a third wave, a 3 or a 3/3 or something like that, to let us know that this price is continuing higher. As you can see, we've yet to do that even on the 15. But what I can say is, as price has been coming down, okay, volume has been declining as price has been coming down, meaning volume is not supporting the move to the downside anymore. Okay, volume is now, over here, as you can see, it was climbing. As it was climbing, price was coming down. And then as it was getting to its lowest points, price started declining, bullish momentum started kicking in. That's an indication of the end of a wave. Okay. More so is an indication of having a fifth wave. Okay. Or it could be a C of a C. But the C of the C a lot of the time likes to end with high volume. So irregardless of this, either way, somewhere in here there was a trend that has ended. There's a trend that is beginning. That confirms the moment we get one of these green candles, preferably on the 15 and up, to overtake the volume of the prior one. Now on the 5 we might have that already, but it's not. See, we've got it here. Volume is building up. I hate these little things that pop up. Volume is building up as prices going higher. And as it makes its final wave, volume decreases. And now we started to pick up on bearish volume, which has gone to, if this doesn't flip and turn green, expect some downside. But I'm expecting this demand zone to hold. So we're going to see what happens when this candle closes. I was just going to hang around for that for a second. Okay. Currently, market is showing us a potential grab of liquidity and a push higher. This candle may turn green. This candle has turned green and price has closed. So we go to the 5 minute. Was it the 5 minute? Excellent. We've got raised volume. Exactly what we're looking for. That's an indication that price can carry on higher. Now we do have a wickless candle here. So don't be surprised if price comes down, quickly grabs that and then goes higher. That is what I'm expecting. I'm glad we got this green bullish close because that to me, along with everything else, along with the fact that we've closed about the 50 EMA on the 5 minute time frame, indicates continuation higher, which indicates that we'll probably take out this. Once we've taken out this, to me, that's a confirmation of a new bullish trend starting. We're taking out the supply zones now after we've got bullish divergence. I'm saying a lot of stuff. I know. From this point, price continued lower and price continued higher here. I didn't even know it till I pressed it. I mean, I knew it before I even saw it because I can see just by the angle of this decline that it would have been diverging. And as you can see, prices continuing higher. So let me just go and show you the actual count and what I'm looking for. Okay, now that count, I was expecting something, didn't happen. Potentially 1, 2, or A, B. That's now the count. This is certainly corrective. Okay. Now, the only other thing I must point out, which is a bearish potential, is that we've got potentially a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll get a big 3 to the downside. Okay. Now we're in bullish structure, and it's given us no reason to believe that that's going to happen. If that was going to happen, then as price goes up, it would come down before touching this 0.886. If price comes up and touches that 0.886, that decreases the probabilities of this being a 1, 2 by miles. It is extremely rare for a 2 wave to hit the 0.886. I know in the old Elliott wave rules, they say that the wave 2 can come up to 100% of the wave 1, and it's still true. But when we're talking about probabilities, if you check the statistics, I mean, this is brought forward to the industry by Coons, an excellent Elliott wave trader. He's done the research, he's got the data and statistics. It's extremely rare for the 2 wave to hit the 0.886. I know it's not common knowledge out there, but it's true. It's extremely rare for the 2 to hit the 0.886. If it does, it's either likely a B wave, which is continuation down, X wave, continuation down, or if the price is looking to take out this high. It's as simple as that. So the moment we hit the 886, you are looking for buys. We have a finished correction. We have proof that price is not likely to make another low if we're to remain bullish. Okay. And so you could look for buys. You could also look for buys here. I am in buys from here, and I'm aware of the news. So because I believe we got a quarter low after grabbing liquidity, I was happy to enter, but I am not unaware of what could potentially happen in an hour and 26 minutes. So my eyes are on that clock. If this would go up, this is the area I'm looking for. And if we could break this black line over here on the 4 hour, I can show you that swing high over here. Okay, breaking that line will let us know a lot, because potentially we've got a or a 1, a B or a 2, and the way this structure will look by the time the look of this by the time we was to get up there, it would help us identify what this is, because currently we could be in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diag, or even a B, and then a C wave as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diag. There's a few things. We could have even finished it A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that would mean we're getting a deep retracement. And that's something I've got to be careful of, because literally, if we do not take out this high, we get any signs of distribution over here, I would be looking for that sell to the downside. And I'm aware we've got a demand zone here, but it's already been mitigated. If price was to come and close below this low, I would be looking at taking this out. It's also non-farm payroll, didn't use it, and unemployment rate. You know how crazy that can go. So down to the pound, same thing. Grabbed liquidity into this demand that has already been mitigated. Price cannot come down below this low again if we are looking to continue price to the upside. Okay, if we're looking to continue with price to the upside, it can't close below there. So we could one more time come and wick this 50 EMA, which I've got this blue line there to mark it so I can see it on other time frames. Let's go to the 1 hour quickly. So it's there is parts of here that is unmitigated when you come down to this time frame. Okay, there's a bit of imbalance still in there, but a close above this on the 15-minute and up, a close above this green line, a close above this channel line would be enough to tell me that price isn't going to make that trip to the downside. Okay, so we've grabbed liquidity already, we've turned around already, we've got fractal breaks of structure to the upside. In fact, this green line, we have gone above this green line. No, we haven't. We got very, very close. So again, let's just get the count on this. Sometimes I'll start yapping a lot. Let me get the volume of the chart as well. It just seems just an eyesore. Okay, potentially this could be here. This could be it. I'm not convinced. Okay, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anytime this fourth wave gets broken, this level is broken, we're looking at downside. This gets broken, then yeah, we're seriously going down. But I mean, there's so much structure in between that I'd rather stay focused here. So currently on pound, a lot of mess on the charts. With pound, we've got the same channel over there, zigzag again, and potentially this could be a ABC drop, but I'm favoring a move higher, provided we can take out this zone here, get a close above here, or a break above here, even a wick above here. then I'm looking to take out the high. Onto Nzdusd, this looks kind of nice. This here looks very nice. Same thing though. Swipe of the lows below the demand into a demand just underneath. This little institutional candle was tapped into over there. Prices going higher. A break above that line indicate to me increasing chances to take out this high. This also looks like a zigzag. And we've already come to the other side of it. Okay. Looking for price to continue higher. And we'll judge from there. It potentially, we could even have a 1-2. If this ended up being a 1-2 of an extended fifth wave, there would be a lot to come to the upside, okay? And at the same time, this could be A, we could get a three wave move, B, C, and then continue higher, but I'm doubting it because of this move. We grabbed the liquidity here, tapped into that institutional candle, and I'm going to start thinking of bearishness if price was to come back down into here, especially if we get any price movement below this green box. AUD USD now, same thing, zigzag, okay, double zigzag, WXY, into demand, grab of that low, as you can see, we come just underneath the box, grab of that low. This definitely looks like ABC to me as well. It could be, we do have some relative equal lows down here, don't we? Okay, we did nip it over there. These are still relatively equal lows, but because we nipped it over here, I'm not so worried. We've come up, we've reaccumulated over here since. This reaccumulation led to price coming up there and creating equal highs. So that 886 is hit. In fact, we even took the high. That high is gone. So that's considered to me a break of structure. I know it's a wick, I know it's not a close, but we've come outside the whole range after reaccumulating. It looks like we're going to hit a point of demand somewhere, which we may have done, this rally base rally, or we could come lower into this one to continue higher. So like I said, we've grabbed liquidity just underneath there. So to me, a break of structure, oh, exactly where the daily open is, okay, or even better to take out the swing high. Any pullbacks after taking out any of these areas, I'd be looking for buys on Audusd. 4 hour time frame, just quickly to see what kind of count we're in. Okay, the same thing. We've got a 1 or a B or a 2. This corrective structure appears to be an accumulation. It has led to another high outside the range once, twice. Looking for price to mitigate something, grab something, which is done here. We've grabbed something, we filled in. All right, over here we tapped lower into this imbalance, broke structure to the upside, came here, grabbed liquidity, but still respected this wick, and we're moving up to the upside. Okay. The 15 is outside and has closed, hasn't closed, it's still got a minute and something, but we're above that 50 static. It'll be very good to see that price maintains and closes above that. It'll be also good if we could close above the 200 or the 50 EMA whilst we're doing that. But yep, bullish divergence I'm sure is there. There we go, from there to there, there to there, bullish divergence. So I am looking for price to go higher. Okay. So thanks a lot. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you again. Peace.